Go take a walk with me. Tell me all about it. So today earlier, right? I was with this girl. She got a nice name, but it's kind of hard to pronounce. And I had asked her a question. I said, "Where you from?" And she said back, she was like, "I'm from Kentucky." She was like, "Why you asking me where I'm from?" Cause I was like, "I'm from Jacksonville, Florida." And you sound like a lady. There's not too many ladies that have your gentle voice in New York. Okay. No. I'm just visiting. Okay. All right. I like your tone. You have a nice tone. You do. You have a very nice tone. It's very nice and polite. You know, you don't sound like a man. Yeah, Kentucky. What's you from? Kentucky? No. Mississippi. That Mississippi lady was like, she was like, what? I'm like, yeah. Some of the girls in New York, they voice boxes sound like men. Yeah. Go ask the New York guys. They'll tell you. I'm a Floridian. I'm just visiting. Okay. All right. So, with that being said, or whatever the case may be, my day was golden. It sure was. Got to work with a chick that was from, like, where you from, Mississippi? I'm like, yeah, I need to go to Mississippi. I remember a woman, she told me, she said, I felt like she was an angel though, for real, for real. And the reason why I felt like that is because um she had a crescent on her neck. I understand what that means. I understand. I'm a son, so I understand the crescent. You know what I'm saying? So when she came up to me, she asked me some questions. She was like, you don't look like you from here. I was like, I'm not. She was like, what are you doing here? I'm like, family. She's like, oh, okay. She was like, yeah, she was like, when I got here, she said, the girls here, they move different. I'm like, where you from? She in the red states. So I'm like, oh, what this lady told me? She looked me dead in my eyes. And I know that it was literally myself talking. Literally. Looked me dead in my eyes and was like, yeah, you looking for a woman, ain't you? I'm like, yeah. She like, yeah, you need to come back. You need to come back home. You need to come back down south. I'm like, yes, ma'am. No, yes, ma'am. I hear you. If I say yes, ma'am to you, it ain't about your age. It definitely ain't about your age, man. It ain't about me showing you respect, man. You just said something that yourself and myself would say together. I'm respecting yourself, ma'am. That's I just want to let you know that, okay? Yeah. Yourself must know who I am. Yeah. Told me to my face, look me dead in my eyes. What you doing? No, she not here. You get your ass back home. Like, oh, okay, great, amazing. I understand that. Fuck, I kind of already knew that, but damn, when let me say something. When you know you're supposed to be on something, doing something, and it get front line in your face, you like, okay, no. I hear you 10 for that. Copy and paste that shit to the mind. Damn. Ooh. Now this is what I will say, right? Um, for others in the world that are how can I say in simple terms, you know, some people say they searching for the other half or whatever the case may be. Really, what I'm starting to understand in this flow state right now is this. This is what I'm understanding. It ain't really no finding shit. Ah, ain't no finding nothing. If you align with yourself, self is gonna direct you where you need to be at. And listen to me, baby. You're not gonna catch the message one time, two times, three times. I'm talking about, baby. Every day you waking it up, the message in your face. You looking at a commercial and you like, bro, I'm looking at this commercial and this shit got everything to do where I'm going at. Right? The people, they start talking to you about different things. The people start playing music from Florida. What? Come on, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. When something is for you, it's going to be for you, bro, and it's going to keep coming over and over. You know why it is? Let me tell you why it is. We go through things in life. We go through downs. We go through downfalls. And I always tell people all the time, your downfalls and how you perceive them, you may look at them as downfalls. But hold on. You made a mistake like I made a mistake, right? Like, yeah. So we make mistakes. If we make mistakes, do we actually learn from our mistakes? Like, yeah. So how is it a mistake if you can actually learn from it? How is it a mistake if you can repeat? How is it a mistake if you can repair the mistake? It's just a flat tire, right? All you gotta do is just change a flat tire. It's just like when you make a mistake in life, you just correct it. What I'm saying to you is this: how can your mind stay in mistakes that you can correct within your own mind? How is the past the past if you can control your past? How is it the past if you correct the past? It ain't no past. Damn. There's only a past if you don't correct it. But if you know your past and you correcting it, then how's it a past? It looks like you're reversing the cycle of your own mind in the past things that you do, and I congratulate you. No. Whatever you going through, I congratulate you. I'm happy for you. Okay, you're not gonna catch that for the free. Okay, most people is not gonna be happy for people. You understand that? When you graduate success, I don't care what it is. I'm happy for you. Okay, whatever it is in your life that you trying to figure out, solve, do that. Keep on going. Whatever it is, dream, upfall, downfall, it's gonna make you into something. The most strongest psychological people had to go through a lot of shit in order to be psychologically strong. This ain't no fly by night show, I'll tell you that. Oh, this shit get rough. Oh yeah. But this what I will say. You know how they say ruffle those feathers? Sometimes those feathers gotta get ruffled. And when they get ruffled, guess what happens? You dare to keep on fucking shining. So how is it a ruffle if you can shine through the damn ruffle? Motherfucker, motherfucker, think about life like this. You got your family, past family, whatever they, whoever they is, right? They trying to throw whatever they can throw at you. And you know what? The biggest weapon that I understand is not accepting self-defeat. You know, you got people in your family that got the characteristic of straight self-defeat. And they cannot understand it with you like, how is this motherfucker still fighting? Like, why he won't stop? When you own something that you want, not even your past self gonna stop you. Your past self gonna be like, man, you already corrected me, bro. I remember the days we was on the ground, bro. I can't hold you back no more. Because you the one that corrected your past. So if you corrected your past, then your past self is looking at it like, I'm the future self now. Yeah. Sky's the fucking limit, right? Right. That's what you gotta do. People don't understand their past self is technically their whole fucking friend. And you don't even understand it. You would think it's your enemy. But how is it the enemy if the past self has the key to show you the things in the past to correct? Huh? This shit is getting hot in here, ain't it? Go ahead. Take off that shirt right there. There you go. Put your tank top on. There you go. There you go. Now you can breathe. See, you're not gonna hear that. See, what you're gonna hear is this. This is the popular pick. Your past self is the most fucked up as shit. And I'm gonna tell you, well, that's the one that's informing you to let you know that shit that you're doing, you ain't gotta do. Yeah. That's how your past self work all the time. It show you the flaws about yourself that you can change every day. How do I know? Because my past self be like, oh yeah, I gotta play with you today. Like, come on over here. No, come on. Let's play this game. Past self be like, I got something for you today. See, I know you on your man. You over here trying to You trying to get a you trying to get I see you. But I gotta throw some bullshit in your algorithm in order to see if your mind gonna speak about dumb shit. Now, right? Like I said again, I was speaking to a girl. She was from Kentucky. Like I had said again, right? How she move, how she speak is totally different from a New York chick. Original. Okay? All right. I'm just visiting New York. I'm not a New Yorker. Okay? Floridian. Understand? All right. There you go. You got to understand the tech. All right? All right. I'm just visiting. I know you what you asking. What you doing in there then? You come from the heaven. Why you going to hell? Because they said that a conscious want to know what the key of heaven and hell is. I just don't want to know one, baby. I want to know both of them motherfuckers, okay? All right. So with that being said, whatever the case may be, my test was, right? Another chick, right? Started talking. And I just realized within about 5 seconds, this conversation wasn't going to go anywhere. Like, how do you know this? It's not going to go anywhere. I'm going to get on up out of here. I'm going to leave her with, where you from? She was, I'm from South Africa. I was like, yeah. Baby, you used to be from South Africa. I don't know no South. Listen to me. I'm being real with you. I'm not being disrespectful. I don't know no South African women, right? That has an American girl look. You're from South where? And you speak straight American? I don't hear no foreign accents in there, baby. I hear straight American. And you from West Africa. Hmm. Well, where's your character from West Africa? Where's that at? Oh, you left it in West Africa. That's the one I wanted to talk to, not the Americanized one. You have yourself a nice day, babe. Moving along. How many fish you just catch? Oh, you mean how many fish I caught and then throw back in the pond? I'm done. What? At least they still alive. They can swim. That just wasn't my catch. Everybody got a preference, don't they? Right. So another girl, she called me up, right? She just wanted to argue. So I'm sitting there looking at the phone like, so this is a phone. The phone is technology. Okay. And being that the phone is technology, this individual thinks that the phone is real because they're yelling and they're screaming through it. This is not real. So guess what I did? I told Siri, hang up the phone. Siri hung up the phone. You know why Siri hung up the phone? Because Siri did not want me to listen to a fucking argument. If Siri don't argue with me, I'd be like, Siri, do this for me. Siri be like, yeah, right away, sir, right away. Okay? All right. If you ain't doing that, I don't know what the fuck you are. Okay, thank you. Moving along, hung up the phone, and went to go get me a blunt. Yeah, after that fucking madness, yeah, I'm gonna fucking smoke it. Yeah. Got it? Yeah. I'm not about to sit there with that argument that you tried to put in my mind. No. Disobey. Disobey, disobey. Take everything that she said out of our mind. Really? Yes. So what are we gonna do next? We're gonna go get this blunt real quick. Wanna go get this blunt? Yes. So why are we not doing what we do in the past? And what is that? Why are you not arguing with her? I don't feel like doing that no more. You used to argue with them a lot. When you mature a lot, you don't want to argue a lot. It's not an old people thing. It's a mature mind thing. I understand what mature people mean by that. I thought they were old people and they just don't like talking shit. But I actually understand what the fuck they mean now. I get it. Yeah, like when you have your peace, just have your peace and you don't really want no one to distort it and you don't allow people to distort your mind. So I had to understand that. You gotta you gotta go through experiences in order for the technology to mind mature. Man. Shut up. Your memories is your experiences. Got it? All right. So with that being said, or whatever the case may be, I just realized in this time frame, yeah, I don't feel like arguing with her. Like, you don't want to argue with her? No, I don't feel like doing that. It's not going to get me anywhere. All that's going to happen is she's upset. I go to argue. Now I'm upset. Now guess what? Guess what happens? She gets what she wants. Thank you. That's the only reason why she called. She called because she's like, I'm upset and I want you to be upset too. Isn't that the way the beautiful woman in mind moves? Isn't that beautiful? She wants to share her emotions with me. But baby, you're trying to share your emotions through the phone. And before it gets to emotional conversation, I'd rather just hang up the phone. Thank you. You're not supposed to express your emotions through a phone. The phone is an emotionless device. What are you doing? Oh, I'm becoming too mature. Isn't that right, girls? I'm becoming too mature? Oh, hell. So you're telling me I don't express emotions, anger through a phone? No, I'd rather just express that shit to you in person. Why are you expressing your emotions through a telephone? Do you think the telephone is going to give us some type of connection? Yeah, you think about that. You know how many girls I done sat here and watched them argue with a damn cell phone? I'd be like, look at the magic tricks on this shit. What phone is doing that to her mind? Oh, it's the iPhone. It's the iPhone. No way she's arguing with a goddamn cell phone in her hand. Like, yes, I'm cussing this motherfucker out. Like, you're expressing your emotions in an emotionless device. That's real? Yeah. Is this BET program? What's this? This BET program? Yeah, cut this shit off. I don't even watch BET. Fuck off. Yeah, don't look at me like that. I don't watch BET. No. Shit is fucking boring. Right, I'd rather watch fucking Bill Cosby, Red fucking Fox, Eddie Murphy. Who else? The real stars, Chris Rock, all them. And you got these damn new dummies out here. Fuck out of here. Y'all dumb. Y'all not even funny. See, back in the day, motherfucker tell you a joke, it come with some education. Okay? The jokes y'all come with, I'll be like, this is just dumb. You just trying to make me dumb. Like, that's the beauty of it. Like, there ain't no fucking beauty by being dumb. Fuck out of here. Don't look at me like that. What? I choose to put intelligence in my mind. Don't get mad at me for doing that. I'm not discriminating against my own damn mind. Hell yeah, I'm gonna put comedy and intelligence and mix them together. See what happens. Ignorancy, that shit has come down to self-ignorancy. Hell yeah, you thinking you being ignorant towards everyone in the world. Pay attention to the technology of your mind. In order to be ignorant towards everyone in the world, you have to build memories of ignorancy within your own mind. Your mind has to hold on to algorithms of being self-ignorance. Then you throw self-ignorance onto the next person. Thank you. That's the way how the game works. Do you understand the tech? All right. You have self-ignorancy and another word that I use, self-hate, before you get to, ignorancy or hate. Okay? It all starts inside of you, and you have to express the hate and the discrimination of yourself. That way others know, motherfucker discriminating against themselves and hating on themselves. Damn. Play the illusion on your mind. I hate you. Yeah, okay. You believe it? Yeah. I'm just playing a fucking illusion with them. Thank you. You don't fucking hate me. You definitely don't. You can't hate me at all. Tell yourself that. You can't hate me. That's impossible for you to hate me. Yeah, that's impossible. That's not fucking real. So hate is real because you can buy a narrative on the fucking TV and pay for the shit? Oh, that shit is real, right? Right. Everybody need to pay attention to what's in the inside and stop focusing on the outside before you rob yourself. Now I'm over here robbing this person over here. You robbing yourself. Come here. Let me show you how much life is real. And you won't believe this, but I'm not here to make you into a believer. Okay? Okay. What you gotta understand is this. You have many a couples that is upon this world, right? And what's keeping them away from each other is that the technology of the minds are aligned with individualism. Yay! Everybody's a winner. But also an individualism game, while you're playing that, there's also individuals that are in this realm right here that you call Earth. And they actually have beautiful dreams where they got together. And when they got together, some of them create $1 million restaurants, $1 billion corporations. And it only existed based on the memories with each other and the ideas that they brought with each other. See, separation, right? You can use that. It won't really get you too far. I'm just trying to tell you the truth. Let me show you right here. I was paying attention to something one day. Don't get mad about what I pay attention to, okay? Okay. So one day I was paying attention to something. What I was paying attention to was, it was these two presidents that was running. And I wanted to see who was going to win. So I was just paying attention to the demographics. I was paying attention to Trump and the picture that he had behind him and the people that he had behind him. And then I was looking at Kamala Harris and I was looking at the picture that she had behind her. So can I tell you about both pictures that were behind each other and the reason why someone won? Pay attention to the setup that's in front of you. When you look at Trump, right, and you look at his supporters, the majority of his supporters consist of families. That's what it consists of. So pay attention to the numbers. Let's say you have a family where you have a mother and a father and a son. That's 3. If you go with a party where you get single people and they are single, you're going to lose because those people that are single, they don't come with a family. Thank you. Family come with bigger numbers. If you play single mode, you will lose the presidents. Maybe you should play the Trump way. I mean, that's the way he won. Go look at all the pictures that's behind him that are in live action, I guess on television. Yeah. You'll see all the people and the families behind him. That's the reason why he won. It wasn't because he cheated. All you gotta do is just pay attention to his, what is that card again? Audience. Yeah, his audience. That's what you gotta do. And then you'll understand why he won. He didn't cheat it. I'm not saying that because you think I'm a Trump supporter. I'm not one of those. I'm the one that understands both sides of the coin. Oh, you don't like those people, right? I know. You got to either pick left or right, don't you? I'm going to pick center. Y'all can choose the left or right. I'm just going to watch in the center. Okay? All right. So if you ever want to win in a strategy to win the president is to work with families. If you work with people that are, we singled, we don't do partnership, we don't do none of that. We're individualized. You're going to come out with more. You're going to come out with less numbers. And the people that have families are going to always have more numbers and they're always going to beat you. Do you know why? Because family win. Individualism takes a fatal loss like Kamala Harris. Thank you, Kamala Harris, for actually showing us that individualism lose and families actually win. I thank you for that, Kamala Harris. Mr. Trump, thank you too. They both showed me a sign. The coin is red, the coin is blue, but both of them had a message. And I understand that message. And I think they're both of them. Yeah, great shit, right? Right. Okay. Hoo, 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 hoo. Another great existence. It's almost time for us to go. This went by so quickly, didn't it? I think it's like an 8:40 bus or something like that. Oh, thank all of y'all for coming to my live and everything like that. I didn't expect y'all to come, but thank y'all. Thank y'all for everybody that like, comment, share. If you said a negative comment, I thank you too. If you said a positive comment, I thank you as well. Whatever you said, I thank you. At least you responded to me in some type of way. Can't be mad at that. Now, where's this bus going? I know what y'all want to know. Y'all want to know, like, are you getting on a city bus or are you getting on a travel bus? I'm getting on the Greyhound, so I'm traveling. I just gotta find my bus. I be traveling. I like to travel a lot, so I be going to different cities and I be seeing different things. And I like to explore. Like, what's that one girl name for that video game? I think her name is Laura's Craft, something like that. You know what I'm talking about. I be playing that game too. I be playing Overwatch. I be having fun.